that he should be logging in right now.
Very good. I think he did already. All right. Good morning, everyone. Court will resume with the April 21, 2022 docket. And we're on YouTube. And let's see who we're going to get first.
Number 9 and 10.
9 and 10. 9 and 10. That's what it is. Mr. Vega.
Good morning, Judge.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
I've
Your client.
emailed one of your court staff the receipt for the intoxilizer.
Okay,
machine.
great deal. And your client is Ramiro Montemayor,
Correct.
CR 2201-131D, CR 2201-132D. He's got 2 cases, but the main thing here was the compliance. And did you get it, Miss Jessica?
Who did I
No,
email?
Judge. I did not get it. Who's the vendor?
Okay.
The vendor is, I'm looking at it right now. It's a Life Safer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Life Safer, you got it. All right. And so that was the main thing here today. So now we're going to reset it, right? And that's going to be to what now? October
25th?
25th,
Yes, sir, at 9.
2023. 23. Okay, now listen to the date here, Mr. Vega. October 25, 2023 is not at 9 o'clock. However, if you want us to bump it up because you have something worked out or something, please
Yes.
let us know and we will bring you back in right away.
That's what we're doing.
So for the next 30 days, you want something? You want an answer more or less?
If he can let us know within 30 days if it's going to be a plea, a motion to suppress,
There you
send it
go.
for trial, a PTD.
Correct. If in the next 30 days you decide on something there after you, of course, do your discovery and whatnot, and then talk to your client. But if in the next 30 days you can let us know what you want to do, please let us know, and we'll help you.
I will, Judge. We'll work on that. And Mr.
Okay.
Montemayor is on the screen, Judge.
Yes, he's right there on the screen.
Okay.
Okay, sir. And just remember, Mr. Montemayor, please no alcohol consumption while the case is pending. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. Work with your attorney and see what you can come up with. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, you both may be excused. You have a great day. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Number 2, Mr. Jorge Ortega.
All right, let's go to number 2. Mr. Ortegon, there he is, man. Looks like he's performing a surgery or something.
Good morning, Honor.
All right, Mr. Ortegon, you have Jesus Herrera, right, sir?
That is correct, Judge. He is in my office.
All right.
You're
Okay,
muted.
you're muted.
I apologize, Your Honor. Mr. Herrera, Judge, he is in my office. He should be logged on. We are signed up and ready for a plea, Your Honor.
Okay, okay, you got him. Okay, we got him. It'll be a plea from Mr. Herrera. There he goes.
Does he speak English?
Will he need interpreting?
No, Judge, he speaks English. He's connecting to audio. Mr. Kenya, if you're in there, could you please turn on his camera?
Yeah.
Let me get my paralegal in there, Judge, really quick.
Okay.
On his audio and camera. I apologize for that, Your Honor.
No problem.
Mr. Herrera, could you turn on your camera, please?
He's still connecting, George.
Okay.
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
still,
have audio yet. Okay, now he does.
all right. Now he needs to unmute. And we need video. Jesus Herrera, there he is, right there. Now he needs to unmute.
Mr. Herrera, will you unmute? There we go.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Can you hear me, Mr. Herrera?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, sir.
Morning,
Your
sir.
case, CR 2003-248D, Jesus Herrera Jr. Your charge here is a Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and that you waived those 2 rights?
Yes, sir.
in writing? Okay, have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
Okay, you understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea? You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
She's supposed to say that.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
All right.
And if I may, Judge, I hate to interrupt. Mr. Herrera is a little slow, Judge. However, he does fully understand what's going on and has been able to contact me, be in communication throughout this case. We've spoken several times. He has the assistance of his mother. He knows exactly what's going on, Your Honor.
Okay. Court will hereby find him competent to stand trial. All right. How about the evidence, Mr. State?
State offer plea document and offense report as Exhibit 1. Notification and certification of defendant right of appeal, Exhibit 2. Waiver of Order 39.14, disclosure, Exhibit 3. Waiver of risk and need assessment, Exhibit 4. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to plead guilty.
Your Honor, no objection to the state's exhibits. We do so stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court. We also stipulate that the evidence that's been e-filed in this case is sufficient to corroborate a plea of guilty, Judge.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court that Jesus Herrera Jr. is guilty as charged in CR 20-03-248D. Recommendation, State?
Yes, Judge. The state recommend $100 fine, court cost, 180 days in the downtown jail, probate for 1 year, the repeat offender program, 6 months on the mobile alcohol monitoring device, 90 days Texas driver's suspension, and the defendant is not allowed to drive while on probation.
That is our understanding.
What was the last condition? What? I didn't hear.
Not to drive while on probation, Judge.
Okay, not to drive while in probation. Okay. That's fine. Yes, sir. Mr. Ortega?
I apologize, Judge. I did admonish my client of that. This is kind of a little bit of my client does not have a license, Your Honor, and he has not had a license. So we do understand that he will not be driving. I've admonished him of that. And I'm sure the state is aware that they will be dismissing a felony as well with this plea.
Okay, and on the 6 months of that mechanism, it'll probably be the portable, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so it'll be the portable. Okay. Did you okay, well, here it is. It'll be $100 fine plus court costs, 180 over 1 year probation, repeat offenders program, 6 months on the interlock, or the portable, 90-day suspension of driver license to run concurrently with any administrative suspension, and not to be driving while on probation. Did you understand that, Mr. Herrera?
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll be your probation. So good luck, okay, sir?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Anything in, Mr. Ortega?
Nothing with this honorable court, Judge. Very good seeing you. May I be excused at this time?
You may be excused. Yes, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Number 1, Mr. Carlos Garcia with Zachary Mendes.
All right, Mr. Carlos Garcia.
Good morning, Your Honor. Carlos
Yes.
Garcia, on behalf of Zachary Mendes. Judge, we have a PTD for the court's consideration.
It'll be a PTD plea. Okay, you got it. And Mr. Zachary Edward Mendes. Can you hear me, sir? Yeah, he needs to unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, I can hear it very well.
Okay.
Please,
awesome.
please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. CR 19-06-666D, Zachary Edward Mendes. Your charge here is unlawfully carrying a weapon, Class A misdemeanor. It carries a potential penalty of up to a year in jail and not more than a $4,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. Did you waive those two rights?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation when you give a plea?
Yes, sir.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Carlos, what
Yeah, for the program, you have to plead guilty. And,
then yeah, for the program, yes, sir, guilty.
all right. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right. State?
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as Exhibit 1. notification and certification of defendant right of appeal at stage number 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure at stage number 3, waiver of risk and need assessment at stage number 4, PTD pack at stage number 5. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate in the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to plead guilty.
No objections, so agreed and stipulated, Your Honor.
Without objection, so admitted. However, at this time, the court will withhold any finding of guilt or innocence and will suspend any judgment in this matter. We will now place Mr. Mendez in the PTD program. And all we ask, Mr. Mendez, is follow the terms and conditions of the program. And hopefully down the line, we will dismiss this case. For right now, we'll set it for December 7th, 10 o'clock or was it? 9 a.m. December 7th, 9 a.m. for a status report. Hopefully we'll get a good report. And like I said, down the line, we'll just probably dismiss this case. Okay, sir?
Perfect. Sounds good.
So good luck with your probation, okay?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay, you're excused. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Mr.
you. Have a wonderful
Garcia,
day.
you too. Mr. Garcia, you have a great day, sir, and hopefully everything goes well there with your mom. I understand you're in the hospital, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
we're thinking of her, okay, sir?
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
All right, yes, sir. Bye-bye. What else we got?
Number 3, Mr. Singh.
Number 3, Singh.
Yes, Your Honor, here.
Yes, yes, sir. Good morning. Your client is Javier Pina?
Yes, my clerk was trying to help him log into the Zoom. He's having trouble. The only thing, yeah.
Well, let me find out if we have any restitution to begin with. Let me ask the state here. State Javier Pina, CR 21-06-725D.
Yes, Judge. There will be no restitution in this case, Judge. After due diligence search, there's no victim in this case, Judge.
Okay, it'll be 0 restitution.
Yes,
so
Your
that'll be the announcement. And so
we submitted the stipulation and a proposed order. I'm not sure if that's what you want to sign or you guys just want to.
No,
Oh.
no, we're fine.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, thank you, sir. You may be excused. Have a great day.
Likewise.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Mr. Michael Rogers, he's got number 4 and number 5. It's a compliance hearing.
4 and 5. That'll be Mr. Michael Rogers. There he is. Juan Jose Saldivar.
Good morning, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I have not been able to have contact with my client since our last setting.
Okay. And I don't see him in the waiting room either, under any name or whatnot. So for this time, we will do a NISI. We'll issue a NISI on Juan Jose Saldivar, CR 21-06-929D, CR 21-103-83D. All right, sir. Thank you very much for that announcement. Your excuse.
Thank you, Judge. Y'all have
a good day. Bye-bye.
We have Mr. Jaramillo, number 7 and 8, with defendant Juan Maldonado.
All right. Are we gonna hear some testimony or something?
That is correct, Your Honor.
It is, your client is Juan Manuel Maldonado.
Correct, Your Honor. He should be on Zoom.
All right, there he is. He just needs to unmute. And then we're supposed to hear some victims' testimony. You got a name out there for us, State?
Yes, Judge. Her name is Marilyn Sanchez, Judge.
Okay, probably Marilyn. I have Marilyn Salvador. Let's bring her on safety, sir. And will she be testifying for both cases?
Yes, Judge.
Same witness for both cases?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And that'll be Marvelyn Salvador?
Yeah, Marvelyn Salvador.
All right. Is that her, State?
Well, I haven't met her in person, Judge. I won't go tell.
Okay.
Yeah, this
ma'am.
is.
Ma'am, you're here on the Juan Manuel Maldonado case, right?
Yes, sir.
Actually, 2 cases. Okay. We're going to be asking you some questions. Please answer them correctly and very carefully. And are you ready, Ms. Mike?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Salvador, please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You may put your hand down and listen carefully to the questions. Go ahead, State.
Yes, please state your full name for the record.
My name?
Yes.
It's Marvelyn Salvador.
Okay. And what is your relationship with the defendant?
He's my boyfriend.
Okay. Do you live in the same household?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me what happened on or about September 25th, 2021?
Yes. Okay. So that day, it was a typical night out for both of us, and we were out and about, and when there was a little altercation between us, so I decided to stay at the bar, and he decided to take off from the bar. So therefore, when I came back home, I wasn't able to go inside my apartment. So I was a little baffled because I wasn't able to go inside my apartment. Therefore, by the time I realized, he was inside my apartment. So basically, I just felt very, I felt very out of, and I felt like skeptical about the whole fact, like, well, he doesn't have a key to my apartment. Like, well, what's going on, So I just felt like very invaded against the whole context of him actually like going inside my apartment. So I decided to take matter into my own hands, and I called the authorities itself. I called them, they showed up, and then they decided to take matter into their own hands because they saw the door, broken down, or that he was inside the apartment, and the neighbors actually saw that also. So my neighbor decided to step into the circumstances, and they decided to also testify for myself on my behalf. Then after that, the cops just decided to take him in, and from there, that's really how it went down, and that's how we ended up being here. I'm here because I don't want to proceed with the charges. I just feel like the circumstances have already shown him the consequences that can happen when you act out of proportion and when you invade someone's space. Therefore, I feel like I don't want to proceed with any more of the charges. So I'm here on my behalf and on my statement that I don't want to proceed anymore.
Okay, I just want to clarify. Did the defendant have your permission to be in your apartment?
At the moment, no.
Okay. Okay, and did the defendant kick down your front door?
As I wasn't aware of what he did, but when I got there, basically he was inside my apartment. So whenever I got there, I just called the cops, took matter into my own hands. I saw him inside my apartment. I mean, everything else was just within what he did. I don't know if he kicked the door down or if he went through the window. Like I don't know. Okay.
Is there a history of violence in the relationship?
Excuse me?
Is there a history of violence in the relationship?
Of violence?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And are you concerned about any future violent acts?
As of right now, I'm not concerned of anything that has to do with violence. But as a woman, you never know. But I don't want you guys to take me as a hoax and think that I'm speaking for everybody and for every woman out there. But I actually want you guys to actually take my statement into consideration and don't think that in the future, I'm not going to need you guys' help. It's not necessarily mean that it's going to be with him. It can be with anybody else, I don't want you guys to not take me into consideration ever, but of physical violence or anything like that, no.
Okay, did you fill out an affidavit of non-prosecution with the DA's office?
Yes, sir. I did go in person, and I went in person, I believe a month later after the altercation. And I did sign an affidavit with a DA present. I believe he was an assistant ADA, and with somebody else in the room as well as a witness. And I signed the affidavit as in me stating that I don't want to proceed with the charges because I don't want to be part of the case anymore. Like I stated, I feel like as of right now, he's learned his consequences, and he's aware of what can happen if he goes inside someone's home without their consent. So at this point, I just feel like the punishment has been enough, and I'm here on my behalf. Like I said, I don't want to proceed anymore. Whatever you guys decide, that's on you. But what I'm saying, it's on my behalf.
And did you fill it out on your own free will?
Yes, I went on my free will.
Okay. And no one promised you anything or threatened you in any way to get you to?
No. Yeah, no, sir.
So do you wish to drop the charges against the defendant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you do understand that by dropping the charges, this case cannot be reopened?
Yes, right? Sir. I'm aware. But like I did say, I don't want you guys to think that this is a hoax and that this is something that I'm be using all the time, because maybe in the future I will need y'all's help. And I will want you guys to hear me out and not just, think that I'm just doing this for fun. Because I know there's a lot of incidents where like the women itself or the woman itself comes to you guys and they don't, they don't take them serious. But I don't want you guys not to take me serious in the future, in case something happens. Even if it's between me and him, it can happen between me and another boyfriend or something like that.
Right. So you understand that if another incident was to occur, you could open a new case, right?
Yes, of course. Yeah. I'm just saying that I don't want you guys to think that, this is because whenever the cop came, from what I recall, he was basically just saying like, oh, well, it's like you guys are going to get back. Like it's whatever, and I don't want you guys to think to have that image, of like that women are just going to be like going back, just having that image itself. Like I want you guys to take anybody into consideration, no matter if they're closing the case or not.
Okay, Judge, state passes the witness.
State for Your Honor. Defense.
Any questions, Mr. Jaramillo? No?
None, Your Honor.
All right. State, do we have an announcement?
Yes, Judge. State will be filing a motion to dismiss on these two cases, Judge.
On both cases?
Yes, Judge.
All right. So thank you for your testimony, Ms. Saldivar. I'm sorry, Salvador. Court will hereby dismiss CR 21-12-875D, CR 21-12-876D, both cases, State versus Juan Manuel Elizondo Maldonado. Both cases are hereby dismissed. All right, you all may be excused. Thank you very much. Have a great day, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We have Ms. Davina Garcia,
Last one, number 11.
Morning, Your Honor.
Ms. Garcia, good morning. Your client is Luis Alberto Avendaño, right, ma'am?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. I don't see him in the waiting room, but let me ask the state if there's any restitution or not. State?
Yes, Judge. The victim of this case is Rose Lawn Cemetery, Judge. And from what I understand, that the defendant insurance covered all the damages. So the restitution was set at zero, Judge.
Rose Lawn Cemetery?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So I don't think we expect anybody to show up and testify. Because if they do, I'm not going to hear it. I'm going to shut it down. Anyway, zero restitution for CR 2201-243, State versus Luis Alberto Avendaño. But please relay that to him, ma'am. Zero restitution. Thank you very much. You're excused, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You too. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, the last one is number 6, Mr. Public Defender. There's no answer, and Mr. Emilio Acosta is not in the way. It's a compliance unless Jessica got.
Well, yeah.
No, I didn't get anything, Judge. When the last time you had court, it was Larry. So I emailed him the information. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay, so then let me call up the case here. CR 21-11-180D, Emilio Silva Acosta. Such name is not in the waiting room. Therefore, it will be a nice eye on this case. Will that do? All right, thank you all very much.